Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day.
What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of On the Bench with Pete, the series you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along with me. I'm painting the survivors side of the Zombicide Invader campaign. I was going to say the Zombicide Invader core box set and other bits and bobs. I started on the first actor called Baraka, soldier from the space station, and I am staying true to the art of the game, which means I'm painting white. I am finding it a challenge, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm finding it a challenge. You kind of got to work, in some respects you've kind of got to work backwards when you're highlighting and white sometimes, and then forwards again later. Or work. It doesn't. That's not quite right. I know what I'm saying, and I know what I mean, and I think you know what I mean. But for the most part, I'm just finding it a challenge because, yeah. But it's looking okay, I think. Let's get to the bench. Grab your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need, and let's head over there now. I'm going to zoom in a bit here. So it's a slightly different camera angle. I've lowered the camera, come in at a lower angle. So yeah. Anyway, my glasses go on and my timer goes on. Right, so the first thing I want to do, and I got all these paints on my desk because these are the ones I've been using. So yeah. Don't think I need to use the Signal Blue anymore. Not yet. It's so cold today. It's unbelievably cold. Got a feeling I'll need Mephiston Red. Leave all the white stuff out. Black Templar, that's good for all the guns and gun casings. See, where do I want to go next? On here, I think got some pouches to do, so I think you might do that. I think we'll go dryad bark for the pouch. I don't know what's in it. Is it a gun holster or some equipment holder? Ooh, he's got 3 of them. Yeah. Right, so I'm going with dryad bark. Gotta give it a good shake. There's no agitator in this pot. So, at the time of recording this, I got my letter from the NHS yesterday telling me to isolate for 12 weeks, not to go to work, etc. Obviously, I phoned. Obviously, I contacted my work, and so they're aware of this, and they're very good about it. Actually, I don't think I need any more, but it's just one of those. But you can't go out anywhere, and there's nowhere to go, even if you could, because nowhere's open other than food stores and so on. So I don't know, it's isolation is not easy. It's a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Not that I go anywhere. You see, that's the thing. I don't go anywhere. So, but I always had the choice, the option to go somewhere. And I think that's what is really the hard part. your choice in the matter is taken away. I wouldn't have gone anywhere anyway, but at least I had the option. Now I don't. This is a shame. So I don't know how everywhere else in the world finds it, but it's supposed to be a free country, but it's not feeling like it at the moment, you know. It just doesn't feel right. The whole thing feels wrong. This whole thing. But there you are. Not much I can do about it, though, eh? Well, that's looking good. I like the look of that. That came out alright. Yeah, boy. Anyway, I'm finally on the survivors of Zombicide. And although it does say you need really 6 survivors to play the game, I'm tempted to start going through the tutorial when I've got just 2 to, you know, start learning it. It's hard. It's going to be very hard. But I'm an impatient sod. And I just want to get going with it, you know. I want to get the hands-on feel, you know. All right. Do I have any more art? It's not a lot to go on, you know, and yeah. I think I might change the brush. Artificial layer brush, I think is what I'm going to be using. Back again. Right, sorry about that. I had to deal with something. And that's cool. All done now. So, right, forgot what I was doing with this one here. So, it's looking like her torso or her tummy bit is actually brown. Well, I won't use this brush for what was it, wildwood I used? Yes, I think it was wildwood, not snakebite leather. That was for the skin. Right, okay. Okay, I'm doing it. Not easy access, but not impossible. it's all reminiscent of doing a Space Marine, this whole thing. Right, okay. Yeah, happy with that. Yeah, very happy with that. A couple of areas I could have gone over yesterday. Do them now. There we are. Yeah, looking good. I think we're there with that. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're there with that. That's looking pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, Baraka. Good, good. I'm liking that. Now, top of the backpack there, those looking black. According to my artwork, her backpack is black. I don't know if you can see that sort of metallic tubing, but the backpack itself looks black. So I think it's going to be Black Templar. I'm guessing all the backpacks will be kind of similar. Now I know in the game soldiers can only search certain areas for equipment and so on. I wished I'd looked at this before I highlighted the top of the backpack. Yeah. I think I'll just do the whole backpack black and then touch up any areas that need touching up later on. Yeah. We liking this a lot. Hurrah for contrast paints at this point. I'm trying to make a decision with regard to content for my channel at the moment, and it revolves around my Age of Sigmar starter box sets that I've got. So I've got both of them. I've got the original one and the other one that came out. What was it called? I don't even remember now, but you know the ones. I've always had it in my head. I'll get into Age of Sigmar at some point, and that'll be all good. But I've got this other voice that says, but they'd make great models for tutorials. I mean, I'd have an endless supply because they're all built. Some of them are even primed, they're all built and primed. Well, they're all built. Some of them are even primed. I wouldn't have to do too much. So as far as tutorials go, but then I'm thinking, yeah, but that would just limit it to like the fantasy side of things. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should keep the models for doing tutorials on? Do you think I should just wait and get into it, the game proper at a later date? I don't know. I really don't know. There. I am liking how that came out. Black Templar is beautiful. Beautiful paint. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Right. So far, so good. I think I might also put another layer of burnt umber on the base while we're at it. That was a bit much there, but never mind. There we go. And the reason I'm doing this is because I do like a base to look good, because when you've got a base kind of done, it makes the model seem more complete. I know I've still got a long way to go on this model, but it just makes one feel like they're not wasting their time, so to speak. Yeah, because I wasn't on top of my game yesterday, I was looking at this model thinking, oh, I'm just not getting anywhere, it's not looking good. Really out of my comfort zone, painting white. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's good to push yourself. I've still got a long way to go. I want to know what I want to do, some fine highlights in a sort of cold white or not. I mean, I've got the damage to do, sort out on the armor yet. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how that's come out. Right, so let's put another layer of burnt umber onto my Peacekeeper bot. I may have to turn my heater off for a while because it's getting rather warm in here. I've got this idea to do a shadow of the legs for this guy on the brown using Null Oil. I think it could work if I pull it off. I'd quite like to do that. done, nearly done. So I can get, there we go. See, if I rest this model down in the right light, it showed a rather nice shadow underneath the legs, and I'm thinking of trying to do that with Null Oil so that it's always there, no matter what light it's in. I think that would look cool. So while I'm waiting for those to dry, I want to turn this off. Oh. Corvus Black, because I've got a couple of areas, well, I've got a little area there to do for the buddy bot to fill in. Dampness of the brush. Yeah, it's one of those. Dampness of the brush. Yes, that. I'm trying to see. If I did it wrong earlier. Yesterday. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I did okay. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the artwork on this thinking, well, sure, that's right. Yeah, it is. Don't leave paint too long on a fine brush because it doesn't have much as much surface area to absorb the paint, and it will dry up and go crappy quicker. I don't know. I don't know. That's good. It's 20 past 12. So after I'm done with this, sorry, the heating's got to go on again. I turned it off. No, it's getting cold. I'm gonna have to have some lunch because I'm getting a little hungry. Getting a little hungry now. All right, so we'll do actually yeah, I was going to do non-metallic metal for this lens. It's going to. I'm going to use Citadel Air lead belcher on there because I can take it straight from the pot. So if I give time I put non-oil on it, that'll darken it right down anyway. We're going to do a non-metallic metal with because it's black primer with using greys and whites. But I'm opting for lead belcher. Right. I'll use my detail brush for this. It's quite dark anyway, lead belcher, so I think it'll work out quite nicely. Obscuring the model. I'm usually obscuring the model with my hand or shoulder or something now anyway. Right. I'm just looking at the artwork. I think I'll use some of this on this grill at the front here too. Well, it's coming out all right, I think. Yeah, oh my god, that's okay, that's good. Yep, good. I like that, that's fine, I'm okay with that. As we're doing. So I might as well just carry on and put this on the side. Hmm. Well, this is going on alright, I guess. It's looking okay. Yeah, I'm doing these cables, metallic stuff. They're coloured on the artwork, but you've got to use your own preference at some point, haven't you? I think we'll go in with Iron Breaker after. I'm sorry this is going to be a shorter on the bench today, but I've got a lot of things to do after this, and I want to do them so I can get back to this later on. Whether that's today or another day or what have you, doesn't matter. So yeah, let's get these metallic bits done. Yeah. Do the metal bits inside his wheel. I mean, for a buddy bot, he seems really cool, but he goes haywire, so you got to watch it. He's I'm going to print out all the stuff I have on different characters and robots and aliens or whatever I can find. So I want to put together a little bit of lore or explanation for what everything's all about and go over it in videos, because I think that'd be fun. So he doesn't start on the board, this one. By all accounts. Yeah. But he does spawn like an abomination. That's why he's called an abomination, although he isn't. So it says Buddy Bot Abomination. See, that confused me to start with. But it's just rules terminology, that's all. There, that's good. Right, metallic jar. Oh, metallic jar, yeah. Right, so I'm gonna end it here. I could do with a shorter on the bench anyway to upload. Make a change to upload quicker. So I'm going to zoom out. There we go. So thank you very much, my friends, for joining me for this episode of On the Bench with Pete. Got a little bit done, and that's what it's all about, pushing it further and further. Yeah, I just don't know what colours I'm going to go with, like which metallics to use or whatever on my soldier Baraka. I think she'll look good with some gold, I think, so that's what I'm probably going to do. Put some gold on her, very, very Space Marine-y, isn't it? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Stay safe, be well, be kind. Bye for now, folks. Bye-bye.